भाई ये जगह देखनी पड़ेगी, कौन सी जगह है। एक सेकंड, ये है नियरेस्ट रोड, देखते हैं इसका। ओ भाई ये है भाई ये जगह। हमर ईवी ये अपनी नहीं है, मतलब किसी और की है। मर्सिडीज भाई ने पोर्शे कैसे लगा रखी है। अच्छा ये GT3 RS है, पुरानी वाली लगा सकते हैं शायद। इसके टायर चेंज करने पड़ेंगे भाई मेरे को। चलो ठीक है यार। भाई खुद को लाइक कर देते हैं वोट। इसका तो पूरा 1 लाइक है भाई, और इसका भी 1 है, और इसका भी 1 है, इसके 2 है, इसका 0, इसका भी 1 है, 1 1 1, ये भी 1। भाई किसी का ज्यादा है ही नहीं लाइक। इसके 2 है भाई, इसका भी 1 है, 1, सबके 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 कुछ ऐसे करके भाई। हाँ इधर हो सकते सबके ज्यादा। हाँ इसके 37, इसके हाँ इसके 37, इसके 34, 33, 8th पोजीशन पे है भाई ये। चलो भाई चलते हैं बाहर।
Hi there. Let's go for this one. I have a good feeling. your disposal. The car's got
बाय
just
फास्ट ट्रैवल कर लेते हैं, बहुत दूर है तो। ये रही।
Bot is waiting for you in a parking lot a little further on. You just have to take it back to the Hoonigan HQ so that they can give it their special treatment. Customization is their thing.
9 इसको हमें सिर्फ मतलब लोकेशन पे पहुंचाना।
We were lucky to find this Evo in this area. It's quite rare in the US, so I had to jump on it. I've told Ron, and the team can't wait to get their hands on it. And what's more, we've got a sunset and great sound. Everything's smiling on us. Chill out a bit. This car doesn't look like much. Just look at the interior. No frills, classic Japanese minimalism. But there's always more. Mitsubishi gave us a nice inline 4-cylinder with already 280 horsepower. That we're gonna turn up a bit. This bad boy is gonna make an absolute Gymkhana beast. We just need to give it a Hoonigan touch. I think we add a little carbon to it, a good way to give it some street spirit. Like a carbon hood, roof, and 4 doors. Did I say a little carbon? I meant a lot. Creating a Gymkhana car is always exciting. You start with an idea, toss in some passion, fantasy, and insanity, and you get the ultimate car. Back to the Hoonigan HQ. Thanks for your help, appreciate it. Ron's inside. He's gonna take care of Mademoiselle.
भाई सेफली पहुंचाई है भाई अपन एकदम। भाई बाकी इन व्हील्स में बढ़िया लग रही है अपनी आप।
You're about to start a new lesson and try new stunts. You know the drill by now. Anything you learn in the playground will come in handy later. New day, new car. You'll be driving the only electric Hoonigan car, which is probably the most powerful Gymkhana car, the Audi Hoonitron.
चलो भाई अपनी है भी ऑडी की S1 e-tron। अपना ऑब्जेक्टिव है 2100 पॉइंट। अरे इलेक्ट्रिक भाई छी।
Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift?
भाई इसमें तो ड्रिफ्ट ही नहीं हो रही।
Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. Let's go again with the precision strike. The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first stick. Pull the handbrake if you have to.
भाई क्या घटिया गाड़ी है, कंट्रोल ही नहीं है इसके तो बिल्कुल।
Round, so I don't want to see one stick standing. Hoonatron is the most futuristic of all Gymkhana cars. It could drift on the moon, so get me to the stratosphere. So you're starting to know me. Not that cool.
2100 पॉइंट हो तो गए भाई। 2100 पॉइंट कर तो दिए मैंने, बल्कि टारगेट तो क्रॉस ही हो गया था भाई। बहुत ही बेकार गाड़ी है भाई।
Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skill when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. Let's go again with the precision strike. The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first stick. Pull the handbrake if you have to. Last round, so I don't want to see one stick standing. Is the most futuristic of all Gymkhana cars. It could drift on the moon, so get me to the stratosphere.
भाई पिछली बार भी हो गया था भाई स्कोर ये।
All right, you dizzy yet? Should be, but I also think you're starting.
Loves this versus that. We asked Hoonigan Hoonigan if they'd be willing to race one of their creations against one of our own. 50% Hoonigan, 50% MotorFest.
भाई क्या ग्लिच है, वहां पे रास्ता है भी नहीं, धक्के रास्ता दिखा रहा है। जल्दी करो भाई, खत्म करो भाई इस प्लेलिस्ट को। अरे भाई क्या घटिया घटिया गाड़ी है भाई ये।
The Camaro Big Block, solid choice. Safe bet.
वो भाई वो इतनी तेज कैसे भाग के गई?
Wow, the turns are really rough here. Two Chevys, two big blocks, but only one winner. It's prophetic. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but I really like the concept of this race. Tricky turns are back. Second lap. Modifying a classic pickup like the 3100, I admit, it's bold. I'm curious about the time they had to make it. On our side, we built that Camaro kit in 3 weeks. Even had it 3D printed. It's not a cockfight. We agree, but let it be said. Camaro eating a Chevy 3100?
जीत गए भाई, जीत गए।
Decided the format for the next validation event, a race with stunts. This is probably one of the last events before the Gymkhana MotorFest, so you can be sure that Scotto will be paying close attention to your performance.
ये अपना लास्ट है भाई, लास्ट मिशन भाई। अरे फिर ये टट्टी सी गाड़ी आ गई। रीच टॉप 3।
Just like the volcano, it's a practice run. Your final.
इससे बढ़िया भाई ये पोर्शे ही दे देते।
The kind of start.
एक बात तो है भाई, इलेक्ट्रिक कार्स का पिकअप तो होता है भाई।
Precision Strike is up next. Remember to adapt your speed and throw your car before the first stick. You can either settle for winning the race or try to impress me by doing as many tricks as possible. Not forgetting to blow up your opponents, of course. Hold that first position all the way. Slide left, then slide right. Lightning, red neon light, and the Hoonatron. It's a blast. Just what we're looking for in Gymkhana. Create a unique atmosphere.
भाई इसकी आवाज बहुत चुभ रही है भाई मेरे को।
Be kind, find.
Ideal zone for striking and winning bucks. Oh boy! The Gymkhana mine, you have it.
फाइनली भाई ये खत्म हो गई भाई प्लेलिस्ट। भाई प्लीज ये ओडी मत देना भाई, इसकी जगह मेरे को पैसे दे दो भाई गिफ्ट में। अगर है ना रे ओडी दी ना भाई तो भाई मैं क्या ही कर सकता हूँ। प्ले लिस्ट अब चालू हो ही चुकी है।
Well, just one extra challenge before that. To the Hoonigan HQ. The Hoonicorn. This car is so iconic, it would be a shame not to call on it one last time. What is next in line?
अच्छा ये नहीं है, ये अगला है। अगला था भाई, मैं वहाँ पे रुक गया।
You're back with the Hoonicorn. This car is so iconic, it would be a shame not to call on it one last time.
भाई फिर वही रिपीटेड मिशन भाई, ड्रिफ्ट वाला।
Before I give you the keys to the house, let me clarify.
You have to beat my score. You really think you can do it? Use all the elements. Grind, donut, everything you've learned is worth points.
भाई एक एरिया मतलब एक उस टाइम पे जाके ना ये पॉइंट बढ़ने स्टॉप हो जाते हैं। भाई बहुत ही बढ़िया चल रही भाई, ड्रिफ्ट है एक नंबर की भाई।
Only 30 seconds left.
भाई मेरा कंट्रोलर से ना पूरी चेयर वाइब्रेट हो रही है।
Only 25 seconds left. Only 20 seconds? I'm kidding. I'll stop doing that. It's not fair.
भाई ऑलमोस्ट 7,000 भाई, ऑलमोस्ट इसका दुगना करा है भाई अपन।
All right, I gotta admit.
भाई प्लीज यार तुम ना मेरे को $2 मिलियन दे दो कैश।
My random access memory still holds a record of hearing Scotto say that it took a lot of preparation to become a gymkhana driver. But no doubt you're more than ready. You've taken up all the challenges given by Hoonigan. Now it's time to lead your own gymkhana. The show starts at Barber Harbour Point, and your new car is already in place. Have fun, Gymkhana driver.
भाई अरे ये कितने मिशन है भाई, कितने मिशन है भाई।
This is it.
लास्ट करके भाई पता नहीं कितने और मिशन करवा रहे हैं चुच्चू सा।
Let's go. Your car, your moment, your gymkhana. And I'm not going to be holding your hand for this one. Just do what you have learned. We're going to film this race. It's too important. All I ask is that you go all the way to get the dopest shots we can get. Grind all the rails, turn it to the rims, and jump your heart out. Beyond the lighthouse. Hey, yo! That was a close call. Come on, it's not over yet. This giant pineapple needs its 360. It deserves it. yourself out. I need intravenous tricks. That's it. Gymkhana mastery.
मेरे को 355 को बीट करना है, इजीली हो जाएगा। Let's go.
That was dope. And I'm...
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you.
चलो भाई रिवॉर्ड है, पता नहीं क्या रिवॉर्ड है। भाई अगर इन्होंने कोई घटिया सा रिवॉर्ड दिया ना भाई तो मैं क्या ही करूँगा, कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई। पैसे भाई इन्होंने कम से कम नहीं तो 6 लाख रुपए मेरे वेस्ट करवाए भाई। नहीं भाई मित्सुबिशी लैंसर नहीं, लैंसर दिया यार, इससे बढ़िया पैसे दे देते मेरे को। आई नो भाई ये बहुत मतलब कि वैल्यूएबल कार है, बट भाई पता है क्या है, जब ये गाड़ी मतलब हर किसी को पसंद नहीं आती। ये जेडीएम कार है, नॉट फॉर दी पसंद।
Resuming progression on the playlist.
भाई तुम्हें अगर नहीं पता है तो इसमें बता दूं मैं, इसमें इनलाइन 4 है, तभी तुम्हें सुपर बाइक जैसी आवाज आती है। भाई यार 4 लाख रुपए भाई मेरे को अब ना जो नई प्लेलिस्ट है उसको चालू करने के लिए पता है कितने पैसे चाहिए? 1 मिलियन। और इन्होंने मेरे को कितने की गाड़ी दी है? 1 सेकंड, मित्सुबिशी ये गाड़ी दी है, बट रियल में इसका प्राइस क्या है? 1 सेकंड, आज ये गाड़ी है किधर गई? चार लाख की। भाई इस गाड़ी को मैं कभी ना खरीदूं भाई, कभी भी। इतनी बकवास गाड़ी। भाई इनलाइन 3 है। हाँ इनलाइन 3 है ये। इससे उस गाड़ी का खरीदने से बढ़िया तो मैं ये बाइक खरीद लूं। कितनी मस्त बाइक है भाई। स्पोर्ट्स नेकेड और कैफे रेसर लुक भाई एकदम। एमवी अगोस्टा ब्रूटाले ड्रैगस्टर 800 आरआर 800 सीसी की है ये। और ये हाँ एमवी अगोस्टा F4 RR। हमें ये नेस्कार ज्वाइन करने के लिए हमें ये गाड़ी खरीदनी पड़ेगी। नेस्कार की प्लेलिस्ट भी करते हैं भाई।
Shall we continue our journey, driver?
हटाओ भाई इस गाड़ी को यार। एक तो बेचने का भी वो नहीं है ना भाई। इतना सारा कबाड़ है भाई लेजिट। तुम ये देखो कितना कबाड़ भरा हुआ है। ये देखो मेरे को जैसे दिखाऊं मैं तुम्हें कौन कौन सी गाड़ियां नहीं चाहिए मुझे। हैं? ये कब आई मेरे पे? ये तो आरसी कार है ना। एक सेकेंड। ओ ये तो आरसी कार है भाई। भाई 180 की टॉप स्पीड पे भाग रही है। भाई का पिकअप है। भाई बूस्ट के साथ लॉन्च कर दो भयंकर है तो उड़ी जाएगी। एक सेकंड। भाई बहुत मतलब बच्चों वाली है ये इसका कलर। भाई मॉडिफिकेशंस के ऑप्शन बहुत है भाई इसके अंदर तो। ये साइड मिरर्स है। भाई मैं इस पर अभी अपने पैसे वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहता। ये देखो भाई ये दो गाड़ियां नहीं चाहिए। ये भी 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 नहीं चाहिए। सारा कबाड़ है भाई। ये भी नहीं चाहिए। कुछ काम नहीं है भाई इनका। चलाता हूँ नहीं मैं इन्हें। ये भी नहीं चाहिए। ये भी नहीं चलाता मैं। ये भी नहीं चलाता भाई। मैं इससे ज़्यादा तो अपनी वो जो मैंने खरीदी थी भाई भाई अगर मेरे को पता होता ना BMW M4 ये फ्री में मिलेगी तो मैं ना वो गाड़ी कभी भी नहीं खरीदता, बट खैर अब खरीद ली। ये भी नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, जो रियल वाली है ना पूरी स्टॉक वो चाहिए, उसको मॉडिफाई करके अलग से चलाऊंगा। ये भी नहीं चाहिए। चलो ये तो ठीक है अपनी जगह, बढ़िया है ये तो, बट और जैसे वो नहीं चाहिए यार। ये भी नहीं चाहिए अल्फा रोमियो, ये तो पोर्शे, ये भी नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, ये चलाता नहीं भाई, ये इलेक्ट्रिक है, मैं इलेक्ट्रिक पसंद ही नहीं अपने को। ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए डुलक्सो, ये भी नहीं चाहिए फरारी जीटीओ, मैं तो चाहता ही नहीं था भयंकर, ये गाड़ी दी भाई इन्होंने, छी। और ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि ये अपने पास है। ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये मैं खुद से खरीदूंगा टोयोटा सुपरा। ये भी नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, ये भी नहीं चाहिए, ये भी नहीं चाहिए। ये तो चलो ठीक है, बढ़िया है, जैसे ये ड्रिफ्ट बढ़िया करती है भाई, मतलब पूरी लॉक हो जाती है भाई, मतलब एक्सेलरेशन की ही ज़रूरत है बस। और तुम मतलब अगर जैसे स्टेयरिंग वगैरह ना छेड़ो तब भी ये गोल गोल घूमती जाती, ड्रिफ्ट करती जाती है। उसके बाद सुपरा अपनी ये माजदा MX-5, और ये चलो ये तो ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है, ये भी बढ़िया है, ये भी बढ़िया है, ये भी चलो एक बार को कलेक्शन के लिए सही है। ये नहीं चाहिए इलेक्ट्रिक कार। ये तो बाकी अपनी प्यारी प्यारी रेड बुल RB18, ये भी बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए। ये पानी पे चलती है, बट अपन पानी पे क्या करेंगे चला के। ये भी नहीं चाहिए बग्गी मेरे को, ये भी नहीं चाहिए। ब्रोंको भी खैर इतनी यूज़ नहीं होती। और ये देखो भाई कितने फालतू की चीज़ें हैं भाई। हेलीकॉप्टर तो चलो मैंने ख़रीदा था, इसको मैं कस्टमाइज नहीं करवा सकता, ओके, बट इसका कलर चेंज कहाँ, यहाँ से चेंज हो रहा है ये। भाई बट ये कलर चेंज कहाँ से हो रहा है। अब होगा भाई कलर चेंज। आ इसको अपन ये वाला बढ़िया लग रहा है, ये कराएंगे। बढ़िया है भाई ये। चलो भाई डिफेंडर चलाते अपनी। एक सेकेंड, इसका टायर चेंज करते हैं एक बार। इसका टायर आइवरी वाले है ही नहीं इसमें, अलग से खरीदने पड़ेगा। ओ इसमें लाइट्स एसडी भाई व्हील्स में भी। ये देखो ग्लो कर रहे हैं। ग्रैंड रेस चल। अरे शिट। इवेंट्स भाई ये दोबारा करे। मेरे को करना है जिसमें मोटे पैसे हो भाई, मोटे पैसे। ये भी कर सकते हैं, AMG वाला भी कर सकते हैं। मैं यार रेड बुल वाला करूँ वो, ये मोटर स्पोर्ट्स वाला इवेंट्स। हाँ इसके बढ़िया थे भाई, F1 वाली मजा आया मेरे को। ये करेंगे। चलो भाई रीच टॉप 3। अरे बहुत आराम से।
This is the grand finale, the ultimate race of our MotorFest Championship.
This is it, mate. Grand finale. Everything we've worked for pays off here. You know what you have to do. Give it everything.
Who will come out as the MotorFest champion?
आगे निकल चुका हूँ भाई इनकी भसड़ से मैं।
First time in the competition, the racers can enjoy the racetrack signature water bridge.
The bridge exit is tricky. Stay sharp.
पिट में आ चुके हैं बट अभी पिट की जरूरत नहीं है भाई, अभी अपन सीधा चलते हैं।
Competition has been an absolute roller coaster, but now's finally the time to see who's going to be the champion.
ड्रिफ्टिंग चालू हो गई भाई इसके अंदर।
You've got a top machine in that Red Bull. RB18 is the latest model with more aggressive aerodynamics and a powerful Honda engine. Made for the finish line. Watch out on the bridge. It can mess with your perspective. Okay, time to box, 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 box.
भाई पूरी हेल्थ खत्म होने वाली है टायर की, हमें फटाफट से हाँ आ गए भाई, पिट लेन में पहुंच गए भाई, चलो बढ़िया।
We got a race to win. Last lap. We can do it, mate.
This is unbelievable. The very last lap of the competition. One single lap in mere minutes that may change everything.
Prep for the turn after the cave.
We are almost winner भाई, हम ऑलमोस्ट जीतने वाले हैं।
The championship started with an Alpha Grand Prix matchup, and that's also how it will end.
Sprint. Give it everything you've got. Push. Yeah, buddy.
Let's go भाई, जीत गए।
Those fireworks are for us.
दोबारा भाई, जब तक मेरे पास 4,70,000 नहीं हो जाते मैं तब तक खेलता रहूंगा ये, बिकॉज मेरे को इसमें मजा आ रहा है। I'm thinking that I'm the next Verstappen. पर मैं भाई नेक्स्ट वक्त तक नहीं मैं लेविस
This
हैमिल्टन
is the
हूँ।
grand finale, the ultimate race of our MotorFest championship.
This is it, mate. Grand finale. Everything we've worked for pays off here. You know what you have to do. Give it everything.
Who will come out as the MotorFest champion?
यार मैं ना सोच रहा थोड़ा स्लो चलो इनके साथ ही। इनको जाने दो सबको, पीछे से ओवरटेक करूँगा।
For the first time in the competition, the racers can enjoy the racetrack's signature water bridge.
The bridge exit is tricky. Stay sharp. Your tires are getting worn out. You're good to go. Second lap.
जाओ भाई जाओ 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 आगे जाओ।
The competition has been an absolute roller coaster, but now it's finally the time to see who's going to be the champion.
You've got a top machine in that Red Bull. RB18 is the latest model with more aggressive aerodynamics and a powerful Honda engine. Made for the finish line.
जाओ भाई जाओ, तुम जाओ।
Watch out on the bridge. It can mess with your perspective. The drivers did not come to exchange courtesies.
पिट लाइन में आ गए भाई वापस से, जाने दो इन्हें।
We're back on track. Let's do this. Last lap. We can do it, mate.
This is unbelievable. The very last lap of the competition. One single lap in mere minutes that may change everything.
Prep for the turn after the cave.
Championship started with an Alpha Grand Prix matchup, and that's also how it will end.
Sprint.
भाई 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 वो जीत जाएगा जीत जाएगा जीत जाएगा.
Hey, we're proud of you. First place next time for sure.
भाई अपन चलते एक बार यहाँ पे अपने जो वो था कार मीट था, कहाँ पे था वो, ये रहा. कार मीट तो भाई मेरे को अभी एक वीडियो बनानी है.
All good to resume our progression on this playlist. It's like it never happened.
आप देखते भाई कोई बढ़िया सा और मिशन। अभी वैसे देखते कितने पैसे हो गए। आई गेस हाँ 8000 कम है बस। चलो एक मिशन और कर लेते हैं फिर। मैं करना चाहूँगा भाई ये वाला।
My last day in Germany led me to Mercedes for yet another thrilling ride. My ultimate appointment in this country was set with the breathtaking Mercedes AMG 1. The one and only, as Mercedes would say. Like all the German machines I had the pleasure to admire over the course of my trip, the Mercedes AMG 1 was indubitably on the powerful side. That's an understatement, as the One was built from the dream of bringing Formula One technology to the road. A dream that was meant to come true. Everything in this car screams Formula One. Powertrain, materials, interior. And I believe world champion Lewis Hamilton himself helped Mercedes in the development of this car. To the driver who'll get behind the wheel of this machine in the festival, you're probably not ready. German trip was ending wonderfully with this Mercedes AMG 1. I was content and ready to move on to the last part of my trip.
Let's go, bhai. अब अपन अपनी नई प्लेलिस्ट चालू कर सकते हैं भाई। ये रही। ये तो बिल्कुल नहीं करनी मेरे को। ये क्या है? ये ग्राउंड है, ओके। अबे 4,90,000। एक और खेलनी पड़ेगी। नहीं 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 खेलनी पड़ेगी, नहीं खेलनी पड़ेगी। हो गया हो गया हो गया। लेट्स गो। फोर्ड मस्टैंग नेक्स्ट जेन है भाई ये।
A playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it. The NASCAR MotorFest Tour, the biggest motorsports event ever hosted by MotorFest. It's time for your breakthrough driver. Let's move on to another activity.
चलो भाई, अपना फर्स्ट इवेंट है भाई इस प्लेलिस्ट का। चलते हैं।
The race starts in a few minutes. So you're racing without a proper team, which is pretty unusual in this sport. But you can count on me, driver. I'm downloading a new program, and in a few minutes, I'll know everything there is to know about NASCAR management and strategy. Here we go.
Let's go. हमें भाई इसमें टायर्स और फ्यूल का भी ध्यान रखना है भाई। चलो कोई बात नहीं।
Well, we're halfway through the race. The pack is still compact. No one seems to be pulling away.
Yes, Bob. The leaders are unable to create space. It's very competitive.
For those joining us behind the screen, this is a qualifier for a real NASCAR tournament that will take place in a few days here in Hawaii, thanks to our partner, MotorFest.
These drivers have the opportunity to compete against the best drivers in the country. Do not miss this golden opportunity, my friends.
Wow, some tension down there. That blue Camaro belongs to a certain Jimmy Wolf from Iowa. And it's got to be the most aggressive car on the grid.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking for a collision. That kind of arrogance could well lead this Iowa Jim to victory.
Any driver still has a chance if their pit strategy is right.
You've been heard, my friend. The drivers are getting ready to fix their cars, change their tires, and refuel if necessary.
Drivers are leaving after a quick pit stop. They'll now have to make up for the time they lost and catch up with the pack.
That's right, but it's a good call at this stage of the race. The grip from these fresh tires should last them until the finish, and fuel shouldn't be a problem with a good drafting strategy.
Sean, my friend, let's define what drafting is for our new viewers.
Of course, Bob. When a driver is in line with the car in front of them and close enough, both can generate a speed gain. It's simple science. The car in front blocks the movement of the air, creating a low-pressure zone behind it. The low-pressure air creates a vacuum that pulls the car behind it forward, while reducing the aerodynamic drag of the car in front. This way, both can go 3 to 5 miles an hour faster.
It's like having one race car, but 2 engines.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I see a contestant who's favoring bulk strategy over aerodynamic gain.
Right. This Jimmy Wolf is determined. It'll do him good.
भाई क्या बकवास है भाई। नहीं भाई, इनको ठोकने के अलावा कोई काम नहीं है क्या? भाई मेरे को फटाफट से पिट में जाना होगा। लेट्स गो, चलते हैं।
You're good to go. Pretty well here, driver. Keep up this pace, and statistically, there's a low chance that this race will slip away from us.
That, Sean. Looks like that rookie Mustang is well on his way to winning.
I don't know, Bob. I have a feeling Iowa Jim isn't done yet.
Man, oh man, does this driver owe Iowa Jim money or something? It's rare to see young competitors this aggressive. Oh my! Jimmy Wolf sends the Mustang into the wall.
My goodness.
Right before the finish line.
Believe it there, Chief Friend.
Let's take another look at what just happened. Oh, there's no way that wasn't intentional. Unbelievable!
Whoa, what a finish!
Yeah!
That's the harsh reality of this sport. You gotta be a wolf like Jimmy if you want to make it. the game ends here for this rookie.
भाई यहाँ पर ये जिमी वुल्फ जीत चुका है भाई। इसकी तो ऐसी तैसी गोभी खो दूंगा भाई अगली रेस में, जो इसका मैं हाल करूँगा ना, बस तुम देखते जाओ। अब मेरा अंदर का F1 का कीड़ा जाग चुका है।
बाय बाय।
अपना ये बहुत दूर है, फास्ट ट्रैवल करते हैं। ये अगली रेस में भाई, इस रेस में भाई इसकी ऐसी तैसी करूँगा भाई। बट वेट अ मिनट, उससे पहले पानी पी लेते हैं, बिकॉज पानी बहुत ज़रूरी है भाई शरीर के लिए। लेट्स गो भाई। शेवरोलेट इम्पाला स्पोर्ट सेडान बीट 87।
It must be there. I don't see Mr. Henson, but he can't be far away.
Damn it, can you hear me, pal? I never thought you'd come. What are you made of? Enough time wasted. Let's see how you fare on my track, buddy. But you ain't driving that dang next-gen ultra-what-you-call-it car. Here we ride wild horses. Yep, my good old Thunderbolt. That's what you need. The road to becoming a NASCAR driver is long. Very long. You think you got the stamina? Show me. The old Miracle may not have sat his butt in a race car for a long while, but I still got a thing or two to teach you. First lesson, we don't crash, or at least, we try not to. This road is a mess. Picture these obstacles as cars to avoid at a very high speed. I'm not saying that a few bumps ain't welcome. This is NASCAR. But you're not driving a damn tank, so don't take too much damage. Lesson 2, mind your grip or it will drop very fast. You need to work on your trajectory to avoid braking like a madman or running off the road. Entering the third lap soon. How's your fuel looking? Hit is on your left. Try to slow down some if you don't want to miss it.
bolts, tires, and fuel. Keep an eye on these 3 gauges to know when to hit the pit. It's called strategy, buddy. Every NASCAR driver needs a good one. That and a good mutual insurance company. Yep, that comes in handy too. The trajectory, pal. Keep that damn trajectory. Take the tightest turn as close to the inside as possible. This homemade track ain't no speedway, but it's perfect for learning the hard way. I won this plot of land playing poker against some dock workers. Good man, those dock workers, but they do cheat some.
अरे भाई पेट्रोल तो डलवा ले भाई, पेट्रोल डाल ही नहीं रहा है।
All right, buddy. Only 3 more laps. You're doing pretty good. But how about you really speed up? Come on, friend.
भाई पेट्रोल डलवा ही नहीं रहा है।
Straight to the pits. Lucky for you, you're driving my Thunderbolt number 61. And she's the best there is. I can't even count the number of 500-mile races she's done in her time. She's old, but ain't no damn chance she'll let you down. Nope. She ain't like these modern so-called sports cars. Most of them ain't worth it.
भाई ये दोबारा रिस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा, टाइम पूरा हो गया।
The road to becoming a NASCAR driver is long. Very long. You think you got the stamina? Show me. The old miracle may not have sat his butt in a race car for a long while, but I still got a thing or two to teach you. First lesson, we don't crash.
भाई ये क्या पन्नी की बनी हुई है क्या? बट मतलब टायर से ही इतना डैमेज हो रहा है.
Picture these obstacles as cars to avoid at a very high speed. I'm not saying that a few bumps ain't welcome. This is NASCAR. But you're not driving a damn tank, so don't take too much damage. Lesson 2, mind your grip or it will drop very fast. You need to work on your trajectory to avoid braking like a madman or running off the road. Don't tell me you didn't see it coming. You're entering the third lap soon. How's your fuel looking? Pit is on your left. You best slow down some if you don't want to miss it. Damaged tires and fuel. Keep an eye on these 3 gauges to know when to hit the pit. It's called strategy, buddy. Every NASCAR driver needs a good one. That and a good mutual insurance company. Yep, that comes in handy too. The trajectory, pal. Keep that damn trajectory. Take the tightest turn as close to the inside as possible. This homemade track ain't no speedway, but it's perfect for learning the hard way. I won this plot of land playing poker against some dock workers. Good men, those dock workers, but they do cheat some. Only 3 more laps. You're doing pretty good. But how about you really speed up? Come on, friend. about endurance. Lucky for you, you're driving my Thunderbolt number 61. And she's the best there is. I can't even count the number of 500-mile races she's done in her time. She's old, but ain't no damn chance she'll let you down. Nope. She ain't like these modern so-called sports cars. Most of them ain't worth a damn, you ask me. Must have had one too many last night. Crossing the line, saving fuel, saving time. Great job.
भाई ऊपर कंटेनर गिर गया था अपनी गाड़ी के ऊपर। भाई ये एक बात बताओ, एक पन्नियों से बनी हुई है क्या गाड़ी? इतनी मतलब थोड़ी सी ठुकते ही भाई। ओके अपनी मस्टैंग भाई।
Whenever, driver.
Where are you, buddy? Get back on track. You don't enter the rodeo if you can't even straddle a calf. Okay, you got the basics, you should be fine. That is, if by some chance you find yourself in a NASCAR race without a single damn opponent. What you hear, pal, is the sound of the cavalry. And they're coming for you. These guys want what you want. Show me you want it more, and you might be part of my team. You can go for a drink together afterwards if you like. I know a watering hole near this godforsaken place where they serve pretty decent beer. As long as you like the taste of old whale piss. But right now you're racing to be the main driver for Team Henson. And there's only one spot for that position. So let's go racing, boy! Well done, 61. That was a great move. Contact here. Perfect time.
It's like it never happened.
Forgotten turn 4, had you? Coming back right now. third laps now, gentlemen. It would be wise to take a look at your fuel gauge. Slipping like you're driving on ice. They probably want to become figure skating champions, doing pirouettes or some such. Not on my track. Come back to the pit. Keep your eyes on them rear view mirrors now, boys. Danger can come from anywhere in NASCAR. For me, danger struck in '77 in Data, and I had to face my old teammate, that old bastard Sinclair. Anyway, watch your backs. 61. Don't give up. Done, 61. I guess you're part of the team now. Stay put. I'll ring you soon.
चलो भाई ये भी होगी अपनी फास्ट ट्रैवल कर लिया भाई अपन ने
Well, that was fast.
We're heading to the 61 from Team Hanson will be on the starting grid.
What great news!
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring the Thunderbolt by on a truck. She's an older lady, so it pays to pamper her some before a race like this. We'll be waiting for you there. Get your second chance, buddy. Don't be late. Damn, got another marketer at my door. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. See you, fellas.
Here we go again, but this time as a team.
Hello, Honolulu, and welcome to the broadcast of the final qualifying round for the NASCAR MotorFest Tour Tournament.
Whoa, colossal stakes here, Bob. All these guys dream of becoming professional drivers, but it's time to stop dreaming if they want to make it to speed paradise.
Amen to that. And some came with very serious intentions, like driver 61, who is trying to qualify for the second time.
I admire these stubborn people, but sometimes, Bob, we're just not cut out for this sport. Although I've got to admit, I'm very curious about his choice of team.
You're talking, of course, about Roy the Miracle Henson, the former NASCAR driver who is the new crew chief for Car 61.
Oh, wow, that guy was a rock star. Undoubtedly the greatest hope of the 1970s, before unfortunately being struck down in his prime by the sport. It's incredible seeing him come back to the world of NASCAR.
That's right, Sean. So let's wish him a glorious comeback.
This is your moment, buddy. So stay focused and above all, drive smart.
The green flag is in the air, and we are racing in a purely urban race here in Hawaii. This is the first time Honolulu is hosting NASCAR, and the track is very interesting.
Despite these 8 corners, this circuit is designed for speed. 2 very long straights will encourage these drivers to keep their foot on the gas. But that is where they've got to be careful. Each of these straights leads into a very punitive bend.
So, you're advocating measured acceleration?
Good heavens, no. I want what everyone else wants. Speed and drama.
Sean, you're a man of civil desires.
You still got all 4 tires? Then keep riding.
Yeah, that rookie's not here just to get pushed around. He's here to get some of his own back.
That's right, kid, just like old times.
Another great maneuver.
Everything okay, pal? If you negotiate it well, you won't need to slow down in the next two corners. Turn right, then left. Stay inside the corners, then accelerate. And the ammo. There you go. Now stretch that gap. Your gas gauge is dropping fast. Anticipate your next move. Beautiful. Makes me miss the old days. Check out your gas gauge, boy. It's blinking red.
It's pit time for Team Henson.
It's far from over. Now speed up.
Henson's driver has good pacing and is basically entering the second half of the race.
Roy Miracle Henson is back in the game as crew chief, and I can't believe it. I had a poster of this guy in my room when I was a kid.
Yeah, that doesn't make us any younger. Wasn't it at a race in Talladega in 1977 that earned him the nickname Miracle?
And that's right. It was his old teammate, Bert Sinclair, who crashed into him on the penultimate lap. Roy rolled over 8 times. Can you believe it or not? The old guy drove away unscathed to finish the race.
8 rolls? Oh, how do you expect the audience to believe that, my friend?
Racing cars were tough as nails back then, Bob. Roy and his car survived, but his hopes for the title did not. He finished too low in the standings. For Roy, that race was a miracle and a nightmare. A real setback.
Well, let's hope that 61 will see a better ending today.
That remains to be seen. Someone's hitting the pit.
You're doing a good job. Now keep it up. Come on, buddy. I know you'll give everything. You're in the last lap. Mind your gas gauge, kiddo. You're low on gas. What are you going to do? Hell yeah, fellas! That's what I call racing.
And Team Henson has a date at the Cajo Alave Speedway. 61 driver to qualify for the big tournament. What a comeback!
भाई साहब कर लिया अपन ने कमबैक। एक रेस और खेली जाए या फिर लाइव स्ट्रीम को एंड किया जाए। देखते हैं कितनी बड़ी है। ज्यादा बड़ी हुई तो नहीं करेंगे भाई। दो मिनट की है, अरे कर लेते हैं फिर तो। मतलब होगी 3 मिनट से ज्यादा की नहीं है।
On your way, well, no Thunderbolt for the big league, but I got new stickers to represent the team. Pretty proud of myself for negotiating this deal with Nichols Pickles. I love their dill pickles.
What was that?
What the hell's going on?
Someone is trying to bump into us. I'm trying to reach them.
This moron's gonna ruin the paint job.
Hey, sorry, friend. I didn't see you there.
Sounds like an obvious lie.
Oh, wait, you're the one who crashed into the wall during the qualifying race, right? Yeah, it's you. Remember me?
Driver, this man is Jimmy Wolf. He pushed you into the wall back then.
Oh, come on. Water under the bridge. But I'm glad to see you're back and... Woo, on Team Henson? I didn't even know that old guy was still alive.
What did that young dumbass fence postmaster say? He's about to get my size 12 boot up his ass.
I didn't understand a word, ZZ Top.
Be kind, rewind.
Well, 6-1, the tournament hasn't started, and I'm not fully awake yet. I need a little stimulation. What about a little challenge? First to reach the starting grid inside the speedway? Come on, it'll be fun. Just try not to drive too close to the wall.
That idiot reminds me of that son of a gun Sinclair. Teach him a lesson.
Normally, I would say not to rise to this kind of provocation. But let's kick his ass.
Check out my car, 6-1. I'm an Omni guy now. These guys are rich, like loaded. And you got the old geezer. Man, I always feel bad for the little ones.
It's like it never happened.
This time, but don't get any ideas.
तो चलो भाई, आज की वाली लाइव स्ट्रीम में बस इतना ही। आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम में बहुत हो चुका है भाई। आगे ये लाइव स्ट्रीम अपन अगली लाइव स्ट्रीम में कंटिन्यू करेंगे गेम जो अपन ने नई प्लेलिस्ट चालू की है भाई। इसमें पूरा स्टोरी है भाई, मतलब कि नैसकार के ऊपर एक रिटायर्ड चीफ, एक रिटायर्ड नैसकार ड्राइवर भाई अभी हमें हैंसन नाम यानी वो हमें अभी टीच कर रहा है कि भाई कैसे तुम एक नैसकार ड्राइवर बन सकते हो। तो अभी वो आगे अपनी स्टोरी कंटिन्यू होगी अगली लाइव स्ट्रीम में। आज के लिए बस इतना ही, मिलता है आपको अगली लाइव स्ट्रीम में।